5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome and thanks for joining me today. Have you looked up at the night sky recently to see just how bright our moon shines? The moon has orbited the Earth for billions of years. But in this century, astronomers have discovered 5 small asteroids that are actually quasi-satellites that travel in phase with our planet around the sun. Now, the first detailed observation of quasi-satellites suggests that it might be a chip off the moon, and I'll share more about these discoveries next as America and the world is listening to About Space Today. Is the weather outside cold and frightful? Then come on down to sunny Florida and the Space Coast. This is your host of About Space inviting you to our Winter in Florida beach package. Stay at the Best Western on Cocoa Beach, directly on the ocean, any Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Plus, enjoy a full breakfast daily and all the amenities at this oceanfront hotel. And About Space will include 2 tickets to the Kennedy Space Center, a $128 value. Stay 4 days and 3 nights at just $215 per person, tax included, at the Best Western Oceanfront Resort. This is an exclusive offer for About Space Today. For information, call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631, and let it snow. And come on down and visit Florida's sunny Space Coast. Welcome back. Last April, the largest of the astronomical objects allowed both the Large Binocular Telescope and the Lowell Discovery Telescope to collect spectral data at visible and infrared wavelengths. That data yielded crucial information on the object. Juan Sanchez of the Planetary Science Institute said the object was more like the samples collected during the Apollo missions and less like other near-Earth asteroids and meteorite samples.
The moon is Earth's only proper natural satellite, or an object that holds a particular orbit around our planet. But we also have 5 of what are called quasi-satellites, or cosmic objects that stick pretty close to Earth as we travel around the sun. The problem is we know very little about them or where they come from, until now. Kamo'o'alawa is one of these quasi-satellites, and it was first discovered back in 2016. And since it resides between 40 and 100 times the distance from the Earth to the moon, and since it's only around 135 feet in diameter, it's pretty hard to see. For a long time, experts believed it was a piece of Earth, as its trajectory is nearly identical to our own. But looking at its infrared wavelengths tells a different story. The infrared spectrum gives information on the quasi-satellite's mineral makeup, and researchers discovered that it looks a whole lot like the silicate lunar samples brought back to Earth from the Apollo missions, meaning at some point during the moon's tumultuous lifespan, it was likely ejected after being hit by some other high-speed cosmic traveler. But experts agree that while the evidence is strong, we'll likely have to go out and meet Kamo'o'alawa to know for sure.
Kamo'ola's close approaches to Earth may offer unique possibilities in the future. And don't stop looking up to the night sky and at the moon. And think, we're going back in 2025. And this time, to stay. And I love that moon over my eye. Be sure to have your family and friends listen each Tuesday with me on About Space Today, and on Fridays, America in Space with Dawn Meyer from Florida's Space Coast. And follow us on Facebook for space launch updates at aboutspace.today. And our Tuesday shout-out goes to Finland, with its many listeners who enjoy our weekly programs. Join the About Space Today news team for a live broadcast of the Axiom 1 launch, the first all-private crew to visit the International Space Station. Axiom 1 will usher in a new era of accessibility, with a 4-person crew on an 8-day stay aboard the ISS. Join Space Coast News editor Dawn Meyer and me, David Denault, for live coverage at 1 o'clock on Sunday, April the 3rd, on our YouTube channel for the launch of Axiom 1. And to all our friends and listeners around the globe and here in the U.S., thank you for joining me. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.